And we can see that I've talked about this specific folder assembly. Well, accepting the document automatically, the workflow has automatically moved the document, which was a simple file, into this assembly folder and build instead not a simple file but a learning object. So we can see here there is Nuxeo developer 1. If I go to the first screen, the summary, I can see here that it's not default file type, but it's already a learning object. So it's not the content we've seen just before, it's something that has been automatically produced by the workflow. And indeed, if we go to the author here, we want to check who is the author. We can see it's validation manager. So yet we didn't see that validation manager created this content type. So it's just because the last step of the previous workflow was an automatic step where the content learning object type is created, and we can see also that automatically a description field was filled with some automatic extraction from the document. So of course here the automatic extraction was simulated, because Nuxeo doesn't give any such component for the moment. But the idea is to show that you can ask third-party applications, third-party services that can be called into the workflow handler to have automatic filling or anything like this. So now that we have this document, the idea will be to produce translations and also maybe some PDF versions and video version of this training. To do so, we'll start with requesting a video version. I have this production requests tab here. You don't know this one, it's a specific created for the prototype. There I will say I want a video, so I can fill a comment, please, I need a video using streaming techno, big compression. So you want to specify something else. It says that the request for production is sent, and I can here already upload a file. Why so? I chose this because normally it's the video guy that has to upload the file in the system, but sometimes people might find that workflows are too big constraint, because you want to be faster, or you don't want to use all the time the same channel. So here I decided to have a design where either the video guy will be able to upload the file, or the person who did the request but received the production in another channel than Nuxeo. But you can choose what kind of design you want anyway. So let's see how the video guy will do. He connects, and indeed if he goes to the dashboard, you can see that he has a request for production, that in the directive there is the comment that was uploaded just before. And if we go to the document, we fall directly onto the screen, onto the good tab, ready to upload. So here the productivity is at its maximum. Now this file, I have prepared it here. I have all my files gathered for the show. I open, okay, and I do create the document. It tells me that the version is added, so I can check because I have access to the summary. And indeed, I see that here there is a conversion field that has been added. It's a video, and I can download it already. So this is exactly what we wanted. So I will disconnect now and connect again as the production user. That was the one that had requested the file. Now I go to to this document here. Let me go. Nuxeo developer. So here, if I go to the document, now indeed I see there is this file, and I'm happy. What else can I do? One thing I want to do now is to add a translation. So to do so, I implemented it in a specific way to be able to show how we usually use this work list here. The list here is used most of all to have mass actions. Like here, I want to translate various documents, how to set up Nuxeo developer, and the title of my learning object. So I will add them like this. So maybe like this. Add my content to work list. And I can also drop the document if I want, like this. And then I have various actions, like default one you know already maybe, paste in current folder, export to zip, to have XML content, remove all, and this new one, translation request. This one I added. If I click on it, it will fire, it will start the workflow for all the three selected documents. Let's do so. It tells me that the process is initialized. Then I reconnect as we want here, we started the translation workflow, so it will be translator user. The translator user here, you can see it happens automatically on like this here. So here you can see various tasks because I had started previously the demo, and other tasks were implemented. But what interests us right now is that the Nuxeo developer one, how to set up Nuxeo, and title of my learning object were the three tasks what were fired just right now, more exactly at 7:56, and you can see all of the tasks here that says you have to translate those documents. So I go to one of them, and one interesting thing here is you can appreciate the real simplicity and efficiency of the interface here. Because I often, when demoing Nuxeo, I'm often said, oh, there are too many tabs, the tree is too complex. So I'm saying, but just because we have to specify what you need, and then you just have to disable or enable tabs. Here I have one folder, one tab. It's not even default one, it's a specific one here, but you can see a very simple interface and straight. So what can we see here? We have this field automatically extracted XML file. What happened in the scenario is that requesting for a translation, the first step was not a human one, it was going through the automatic Java handler whose role was to take the PowerPoint, extract all the text contained inside, and do XML from that content extracted, an XML document, to propose to the translator just what he needs to know, which means all the translations. So we can think here that the translator will upload the document, put it into its professional business specific application, to give the translation, blah blah, and then once everything is okay and it has produced the English version, for instance, it will upload it. Okay, that should be okay, no problem this time. So we browse to upload the document. I will choose the to add English version. Okay. I create, and translated file loaded. Okay, I can check it here. I could even ask more files if I want, but most of all what I can check